When I was a child, our village, Umweze, was peaceful. We farmed cassava, fetched water, and told stories under the moon. But that peace ended when the king sent his son, Prince Adamu, to learn leadership among us. He was not like us. He didn't smile. He didn't eat with anyone. He always had his face painted white even during the day. The elders said it was a royal habit, but the children whispered that it was to hide something, that he didn't want the spirits to recognize him. The first week he arrived, he called a meeting. He said he wanted obedience. Anyone who spoke while he spoke would lose their voice. We thought he was joking. That night, old Mama Kudi laughed at him at the stream, saying the prince had chicken legs. The next morning, her mouth was twisted, her tongue black like charcoal. She couldn't speak again. We tried to stay away from him after that, but he liked attention. He'd walk through the village late at night, dragging a long stick on the ground. Skr, skr, skr. He said he could hear people's thoughts through the sound. If your name came to his mind, he'd summon you. You'd never be seen again. My brother Jide didn't believe in curses. He was bold. One night, he followed the prince's guards to see where they took people. I begged him not to go. He laughed and said, "Ghosts don't scare me." He didn't come back. The next morning, I found the prince sitting outside our compound. He was humming a slow tune. On his lap was Jide's red cap. He smiled and said, "Your brother talked too much." Then he dropped the cap on the ground and walked away. No one did anything. Even the elders were afraid. They said the king would punish the village if we touched his son. So we stayed quiet. Too quiet. Weeks passed. The air began to smell like something rotten near the prince's hut. One night, I heard that sound again. Skr, 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 outside my window. I didn't move, but the dragging stopped right in front of my door. Then I heard him whisper, "You miss your brother, don't you?" I almost screamed, but I bit my tongue. I lay still, sweating, praying he'd leave. After a long silence, I heard him drag the stick away again. The next morning, the prince's hut was empty. The guards were gone. He never returned to Umweze. When we finally entered his hut, the smell was unbearable. Inside, we found small clay pots, one for each person who had disappeared. Each pot had a name carved into it. When you shook one, you could hear faint voices crying inside. My brother's name was there too. We buried the pots by the river far away from the village. But sometimes at night, when the air goes too still, I hear that dragging sound again. Skr, skr, skr. And I know he's still listening for someone who dares to speak.